So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Kevin Magnussen alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ghiotto, Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein, and Vettel, a Williams, Raikkonen, Ocon, and Carlos Sainz. Hulkenberg, Palmer, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Bottas, Alonso, Massa, Romain Grosjean, and Sergio Perez. Ricciardo and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Hello and welcome back to Crew Mode, where we can see on the screen now the championship standings as we go into the Brazilian Grand Prix. And Lewis Hamilton has put it on pole, whereas Bottas is quite far back on the grid, and it's going to be very intriguing to see if he can work back through the field to keep his championship lead, which is now 19 points. But as we head down into turn 1, Vettel gets a very good start and he goes up the inside of 3 cars going into turn 1, but can we try and overtake them as well? No, we can't, as we get a bit of oversteer on the curb there, so we have to settle back into 7th position. But as Ghiotto goes a bit wide there, can we try and get the run on him? Going down into turn 4, we go to the left, he tries to squeeze us out. Can we make it up the inside? Yes we can, and we try in the Sauber car as well, but we're not able to overtake him as of at the moment. But now we're cutting on later into the lap, and we're going to go up the inside of Pascal Wehrlein in the Sauber car, and we get a bit of contact there actually as we try and squeeze him out, but we make the move stick. But now cutting on to the end of lap 2, and we're now under pressure from Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari, who goes up the inside going into turn 1, and he makes the move stick and he takes 5th position away from us. But now cutting on to lap 4, we've got the DRS on Marcus Ericsson as we go down the inside of him going into turn 4, and we've taken the position. And now as we look on to lap 4, at the end of lap 4, Raikkonen has got onto the back of Kevin Magnussen, and he goes to the inside, but then to the outside he goes round turn 1, and that'll turn to the inside for turn 2, and he completes the move. But meanwhile, as we look further back onto the field, that's Valtteri Bottas, and he's trying to overtake the Sauber car, and he's going to go round the outside to take the position. Oh, but no, he's gone onto the grass and he's lost a lot of positions. Oh, and that's contact there as well. Not good for Valtteri Bottas in his championship fight. He's now towards the back end of the grid, but now as we cut on to the start of lap 6, we are now on the back of Kevin Magnussen, and we go up the inside. There's a bit of contact there actually, and it flusters us a wee bit there, but we get the slipstream, and we're going to try and again to overtake him as we get DRS, and we've already completed the move as we just opened the DRS there, but now we complete the move going into turn 4. But now looking to lap 9, and Valtteri Bottas has caught up to Julian Palmer. Will he try and make the move? Yes he does, as he goes around the outside of the Renault driver going into turn 4 and 5. Can he complete the move? It looks like he might have done. Yes he has, and that puts him into P11 for a moment. Does Palmer take a look? Oh no, he can't take a look. And now as we cut on to lap 14, we're into the pits for a set of medium compound tyres, and now we cut on to the end of lap 14, and we've got DRS on Bottas there. He's trying to make the overtake on the Sauber of Wehrlein and of Ghiotto, and there might have been a lock up there from Ghiotto, I think that was, as we lose the position to Bottas. But it's the Sauber of Wehrlein and Ghiotto battling there, and then Bottas tries to take the place as well as we get DRS, and it's going to be 3 wide going in to the turn 4, and we got up the inside and we've overtaken Pascal Wehrlein, but we've not got the better of Valtteri Bottas. But now as we cut on to lap 28, we are into the pits for a set of super soft compound tyres, and now as we look to lap 29, it's Valtteri Bottas who's in 6th position. He goes for the move around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo on turn 5 it's now, and will he make the move stick? It's still side by side, but then he makes the move stick there going into turn 6, and now Valtteri Bottas has made it up into 5th position. Very good from him. But now cutting to lap 31, and he's now cut up to the back of Sergio Perez. He goes up the inside into turn 1. Can he take 4th place away from the Mexican driver? It'll turn to the outside for turn 2, and he does make the move stick, and that's 4th place now for Valtteri Bottas. But now as we look to the race win, it's going to be Lewis Hamilton taking the victory, and he reduces the gap to Valtteri Bottas to 6 points in the Drivers' Championship going into the final round of the championship. That'll be very exciting to see. But now we come across the line in a very disappointing 13th place for us. And so if you have enjoyed the video, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos on F1 2017. So I will see you next time for another video, and goodbye.